Mark,
So.
are you gonna call him different names every time?
No.
Michelle, Michael, Miguel,
You've already caught on. I'm gonna have to switch up my
Mercaline.
tactics.
Marceline.
Hercules. You're
You mean
significantly large
Mercules?
for that. You've got thighs the size of Thor.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Brofederacy. We're recording. Here's an intro. We have a guest star who might be. Sorry, this soundtrack always trips me up.
This is not me. I am John Wayne.
This is Josh. Josh Wayne. And then we got Marshall on the far end here.
Hey, I'm here.
Hello.
John Wayne, is this me?
Wild 9. This is such a killer soundtrack. Oh, never mind.
You cut it a little bit short.
Yeah, well, I didn't mean to.
You didn't have to.
Wait, is that an eyeball?
Yes.
No.
Nice.
No.
No, it's a drippy.
A drippy drooling. A drooling of what do you call it? Drooling ectoplasm.
Give me a second here.
Saliva.
You're beating the crap out of them right now already. You're not even doing it.
Yeah, I know. This is the game. You literally torture victims.
So
It's Guantanamo Bay.
no.
In space.
No.
In space. Space Tanamo Bay.
No, this is the medieval iron hole. Has
Oh.
anybody heard of the iron hole?
Nope. I've heard of
So
the Iron Pair.
In medieval times, like 1500 BC, there was multiple kings who decided to institute this so-called iron hole, and it was basically a place in which they put their victims in a. It wasn't iron. Funny enough, it was actually like concrete or brick or some kind of solid material, but they would shape a cone out of it into where you like it cones up from the bottom.
Yeah.
So like you stand, but you can't sit down. You can't sit down, you can't lay down, nothing. But you get dropped through this iron grate, which is where it got its name, Iron Hole. And you would stand until death.
Really? Okay. Well, this is a great topic. Oh God.
Oh shit.
Do you like how they scream?
No.
You know, it kind of reminds me of like Samus on Super Smash. With,
Oh, yeah.
You know what it kind of reminds me of is the Iron Hole in medieval.
Karn's outposts are equipped with energy barriers that prevent anything from passing from one section to the next. You are somehow immune to it. Must be the rig.
Actually, it's probably a vaccine prescribed by,
Pfizer?
well, Pfizer could be one of them.
Oh my god, it's
sure.
like battle bots. You're dropping them in there like battle bots.
Yeah.
Did you play BattleBots? Marks?
No, it's
Is your name Marks?
no,
No, it's
What's your
Marshall.
name? Marshall.
Or
Not
you
Mark?
call Marsh?
no, don't call me.
Are you a
Okay.
communist? You're not a communist?
No.
Jesus
I'm-
Christ! Where is this going?
Yeah, where's this bit?
I don't understand. I was asking if he was the common people.
Ow.
We're not
Ow.
Marx or Leninist society. That's completely beside the fact. What are you doing to this person? That's not
Yeah,
even a
crush
person,
them
is it?
into the chipper.
So do you get to electrocute everyone, or is it just like select victims?
It's just robots that
Just
are filled with
robots.
green juice. Yeah, they had to make it.
green juice.
Yeah, they had to make it, safe for kids.
No, I don't know.
We'll see if the blood's. You know, it's interesting fact. The MPAA, one of the criteria where they rate movies on is how deep the red is on the blood.
Right.
Yeah.
Huh. I didn't know that actually.
You know, it's actually smarter if you rate the blood on how luminescent it is. Because if the blood is a neon color, then you're looking at like years. of trauma versus like months of trauma with like deep red colors. Because
God, this is stupid. Okay.
you know Jews
gotta
control
swing.
Hollywood, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they tell me.
Like Goldberg and Magnificent Inc., the Lion, all of that shit. That's run by all of that poop. That's run by Jews.
Yeah, that's what they tell me.
The majority of it. And then you wonder why there's like so many communist style beliefs in Hollywood.
What? Where are you going with this? Let me just ask you where.
You don't want to. Do you want to know?
No, I mean I do, kinda. I'm a little worried.
I mean, I wouldn't be worried about me. I'd be worried about yourself. In
Well,
like,
what?
It's modern day society. All right, it's. If you look at the original books of Karl's and Marx, there's a lot of free welfare state propaganda that's being produced today by the maximum volume, and a lot of it's done by TikTok.
Marshall, you are so quiet right now.
Yeah.
You are normally like talking up a storm, but right now
I'm listening intently.
Listen,
Here you are.
I mean, yeah, sure, listen, but like,
okay, I'm ready.
there's. Have you ever heard of a character called Yuri Bezmenov?
No, I haven't.
Really?
No.
Yuri Bezmenov was like a he was actually a political war prisoner back in like the 1980s, and in 1984 he delivered a series of very controversial and not politically correct affirmations of communism going bad in America. I mean, the basis of what he was.
I'm gonna have to drink more beer.
Hey, I'm right there along with you, but Yuri Bezmenov, 1984, he delivered this conference, and it was to Homeland Security, the FBI, and the CIA at the same time. They all have different versions of the interview because each one of them was cut short, but if you piece them all together, he talks about the welfare state and how it's basically the essence of communism.
Okay.
In the first century of communism.
There's the waterboarding.
Look at that. You know, they actually did
Oh, fuck.
waterboarding in
I died.
too. It's surprising, but it really
Oh my
happens.
god.
I like to react. Oh fuck! I died.
Oh my gosh. What about who have I invited
Chat,
into my
that's one
house?
rolling rock down.
Chat. We're not live.
That's what you think. I tend to think differently.
That we're all. I mean, we are alive. You're right.
Yeah, I mean, we're
Here
live.
comes the
but
waterboarding.
Maybe nobody's watching us at this moment, but somebody will eventually be watching us, so. Again, back to Yuri Bezmenov.
Oh my
He
gosh.
talks about this.
I'm gonna die again. I don't know what's going on.
He talks about this subject, ideological subversion,
Okay.
which requires an entire nation to be demoralized, desensitized, and degenerated to the forms of selfishness, basically.
Okay. Okay. I see where you're going. Yeah.
Well,
I get it.
It's not where I'm going. It's where this guy Yuri Bezmenov is going.
Uh
and
huh. Mm-hmm.
Yuri Bezmenov, you know, he's an interesting character, and you know, it's not my words when I tell you that he was head of propaganda for the CIA in 1982, 1983, and subsequently 1984 when he was ousted by the Russian CBG. Yeah, what is that? It's the CBG, right, Marco?
Mark,
think so.
are you gonna call him different names every time?
No.
Michelle, Michael, Miguel,
You've already caught on. I'm gonna have to switch up my tactics.
Mercaline.
Marceline.
Hercules. You're
You mean
significantly large.
Mercules?
You've got thighs the size of Thor.
Yeah, man.
You've got biceps the size of the bicentennial.
Yeah.
What do
Bicentennial.
you What do you think about the Yuri Bezmenov
Oh
statement?
my gosh! How many times are you gonna reference Yuri
I don't think I heard
Bezmenov
any
in a
Steve's.
sentence? Oh my god! I know, but you've said it
Maybe
at
a
least
serious-
4 times now, and it's so
We're gonna
serious.
get demonetized
Okay.
immediately from all of this.
YouTube, this is
Oh.
completely a joke statement. I was doing it as a satire, as I am doing
Oh,
this next
oh.
satire.
Now he's
Has
saving his
anybody-
ass.
Has anybody heard of old growth paper towels? Nobody? Aaron, have you?
No, I've never heard of this.
You've never purchased old growth paper towels?
No, I have
Marshall.
No, I've never.
You've never
No,
purchased
I don't
old
think
growth
so.
paper towels?
If
Okay.
I have it, it may have been by accident.
Do you know what old growth paper towels is a reference to?
No, not sure.
No,
Not quite.
no, I don't know what that
Aaron,
means.
you
No.
have like a little bit of an idea. I can tell.
No, I really don't.
Yeah.
It shows in your beard. It's like kind of like a glistening. I don't know. That might
Wait,
be-
Because
so
I
it's-
put
it's
oil in
brawny?
it today.
It's
It
a
might
brawny
be
paper
weird.
towels.
No,
Oh, okay, damn.
no. Well, I mean, it's actually better than brawny.
No shit.
No,
Is it the
it-
blue ones that you get from
no.
the, you know what I'm
It-
talking about?
No, it's definitely not blue. It's more of a reddish color. But yeah,
You need some health, Aaron.
so
I know I need help.
you know, there's like downy paper towels, you know, and they're like 2-ply or whatever, and there's like brawny paper towels, and they're like
Bouncy,
they got
brawny,
the-
God, they all have an E at the end of the name.
yeah. But
That's a Juice-spiracy.
well, that's not quite Jewish. Think about this: old growth paper towels. That's a completely new name, right?
I mean, I guess so. I haven't heard it before.
Well, I haven't heard it either, but this was something that I was thinking about. I was thinking about branding it actually, and the thing about it is, old growth paper towels actually stands for like paper towels made out of redwoods. And
That's what next question was. You said it was red. Is it made out of redwoods?
yeah, so it has this like red undertone because it's made out of redwood forests. We're the leading cause of deforestation in redwoods right now, and it's all because of old growth paper towels. And the basic premise
Wouldn't you,
is,
wait,
is
hold on.
yeah.
Wouldn't you want to not be an old growth paper
yes,
towel?
I'm taking questions right now.
Okay.
What's your question?
Wouldn't you want not an old growth paper towel because of the
Deforestation,
impact?
I understand, but we are only like 0.5% of deforestation in America because redwood forests are a significantly small plot of land, and the thing about it is like, you know, you can take up 100 redwoods and like produce 1,000 rolls of paper towels that are like 5% more absorbent than other paper towels, but you know, nobody's gonna buy them unless they're like something extraordinary. So the plan is to advertise them as old growth paper towels because they're more absorbent than other paper towels. Like, you know, Brawny, Bounty. You
Oh
know,
my-
you've seen the lumberjack on Bounty, right?
Yeah.
You've seen the guy with the plaid shirt and the jeans and the
Yeah.
belt buckle and
My dad would call it a timber sexual.
okay, a timber sexual. You know what? That's actually probably the right word for it because we actually use machines to cut down redwoods. We don't use like lumberjacks or anything. Like we're not like hiring people out of the wilderness to come and like chop down trees or anything. We're not like paying anybody to do these things. Basically, it's better for the economy because we're not paying anyone to do any of this. We're actually using satellites with laser beams to cut down these redwoods, like anonymously.
Who owns the satellites?
China, but that's besides the point.
Hold on. Let's go back to this.
Yeah.
China owns machines.
No. China owns satellites.
Okay, so China owns satellites that.
Yeah, they've got more satellites than the U.S. right now, but that's really beside the point. I mean, we can use U.S. satellites too. It's just a matter of like copyright at this point.
Okay, but like the satellites that China is using are there to destroy the redwoods, is what you're saying.
No,
Okay.
the satellites there are used to destroy America, but satellites destroying riverwoods is like it's like a. Have you ever heard of the weakest link in the chain argument?
Yeah, I believe so.
So liberals are basic.
Man,
Tree huggers are basically.
oh my gosh, that doesn't make it better. Jesus, this got so political really quick.
It's not a political argument. It's specifically.
I'm gonna title this episode
Demonetized.
Subway
Demonetized.
Savant
Well,
Gets
I mean,
High.
Yeah, that's fair, but I'm not being high. It's nicotine.
Was high.
Hey, Chad, do you
oh my
do you like T-Swift nicotine?
Oh my god.
I bet that's a big fat yes because T-Swift is
Because it's a
the
Gen
best.
Z thing,
She
right?
literally just released a new album, and she says she's releasing a new album in October. Actually,
Straight Out
October
Swiftler?
19. Yeah. Straight Out Swiftler. She's releasing a new album October 19th. It's gonna be 4 different limited edition.
All right, hold on. Let's get back
and-
down. Let's get back to these Chinese satellites because I'm actually kind of interested in
So-
this.
Oh my
Well,
gosh, really?
Tell me,
if you
listen
thought-
to him and tell me that I'm wrong. That is an interesting subject, and I would like to hear more about it.
if you thought the Chinese satellites
I'm just over here playing
really
a video game.
responsible for this, then you should probably look to the Russians because they're looking to defend the land, and in these times, we're I don't want to say that it's an excuse to start a war, but Joe Biden did use an excuse to publicize a war going on between 2 countries that have absolutely nothing to do with us. We don't have any trade sanctions against Russia. We don't, well, okay, besides like the 1968 trade sanctions that are still in place, we don't have any kind of trade sanctions against processed goods. We don't have any constraints against farmland goods. Not to mention like 20% or it might even be more than 20% now of our grains and rice that come from Russia. Ukraine has nothing to do with it, but Joe Biden puts our country in this position of like defending Ukraine. We don't have any alliances with Ukraine. We're not part of NATO. I mean, what?
I mean, we are part of
Sort
NATO.
of,
Well, we are.
sort of. We're part of NATO, but we've never done anything significant to defend these countries of NATO. I mean, take a look at when Africa attacked itself. It was like Eastern Africa against Western Africa, and nobody was taking any kind of stand against each other. And the Americans were positively not even a coordinated
This-
force in either side. I mean,
Oh, hey,
it's
Gulag.
basically the exact same thing.
Speaking of Russians,
Yeah, Gulag.
Gulag. That's
Yeah.
the
Well,
planet. That's the planet we were on, or
really,
that's the planet we're going to.
Look at that. That's the planet we're going to. I mean,
Yeah.
that
The
makes
Russian
sense.
planet of Gulag.
I mean, it's not a coincidence.
How's
Yeah.
the borscht there?
The borscht
Yeah, is it good?
in
It's
Russia
pretty authentic. No, that the Gulag here at this planet.
and the gulag. I've never had borscht. It's, I mean,
I hear the jambalaya is pretty good.
I make a mean jambalaya.
Marshall? Did I tell you that Josh is a
I
savant
do.
at cooking?
No, I'm really not. I'm
Hold on. Are you like a savant at cooking, or are you like that thing that Anthony Bourdain did when he like made every single line cook think they were allowed to have an opinion?
you know, if I had to say anything about Anthony Bourdain,
Oh, see, now you
Eats
got him on
children.
another topic.
Oh,
He
I want to
eats
get really.
children.
Hold on.
All right.
Pause on that thought. I gotta
Yeah.
rock a piss.